We are live with another fantastic episode of VPR Radio. It's your girl Qianathegoddess. I'm here with the one and only DJfmi. Is that a Rick and Morty?
Yes, it is a Rick and Morty hoodie.
Yeah.
I've watched the show for like maybe a few episodes.
Yeah.
And their humor is here and there. You know what I mean? It's like Family Guy. Some days I can enjoy it. Some days I can't.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's too much, right?
Yeah, it's like it's over the top, and you know. And most comedy goes that way. You know, Simpsons started it, Family Guy and Rick and Morty. But yeah, we are live here, VPR Radio Thursdays, baby. How are y'all feeling? Shout out to all our viewers. Shout out to everybody running up our reels. Speaking about our reels on Instagram, VPR, we just hit 4K views on our last interview that we just had with Sharnita.
So
and thank you for that. Honestly, it said we had over two hours of watch time on that one reel alone.
Awesome.
So you guys are running up the numbers. I'm seeing it on Facebook. I'm seeing it on Instagram. I appreciate it. I know Qiana does. And we can continue bringing you amazing content.
That's what
life is content.
It is, right? Life is content, and we like to bring the content. I feel, and I know you mirror this sentiment that really matters, right? Things that'll make you think and make you want to do better and aspire and be inspired and inspiring. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone who's watching, tuning in, following us. We see you and we appreciate you wholeheartedly.
And just to kick off the morning, Qiana, I was reading your post on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you wrote, I want to be a Libra so bad. All y'all do is make money and be mean to people.
Be mean to people.
hey, I do make money. I'm not mean to people.
That's what I'm saying. Not mean to me. Corey May in the building, man. What's up?
Good morning. Good morning. Good
y'all better
morning.
Check it out. Check out Corey May and his words of the day. And I mean, they're lit.
Hey, the Same Difference podcast. They're running up episodes and it is looking amazing over there. Definitely tap into the VPR umbrella and go tap in with my fine brothers over there, JD. Shout out to DJ T-Dub. We're letting everybody full in before we start. We're letting them full in. We're letting them
get up in here. Get in these VIP seats. Get yourself some champagne and some caviar. Some fruit.
And some grapes. some grapes. I'm going to be out in Washington tomorrow. I'm going to be shooting a few videos. After I finish VPR today, I will be live DJing on Staten Island Hot 97. Hit the BENT and Recognize Magazine, VPR Radio. A lot of brands will be in the building. A lot of talented artists. We are on our 5-borough tour. One more time, VPR. We are on our 5-borough.
5. You can't. My hand's disappearing, but it's
so we bring a lot of opportunities to these artists. Of course, the winner of the competition will get $1,000 radio play on Hot 97, an interview on VPR, another interview on Recognize Magazine, and much more. So, guys, make sure y'all pop out. If y'all in New York City, we're running around and we are getting it done here at VPR Radio. Yes. But Qiana, you know what I was sitting there thinking about this morning? Have you, you know what? Let me start by saying this.
Okay.
Qiana, have you ever had a job that you disliked?
Yeah. it never lasted long.
VPR, have you ever had a job that you have disliked?
Oh, man, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of people in the chat on that one.
I say that because I was sitting there this morning and I was just like, yo, damn, man. I'm happy that VPR can sit here in front of you guys and say, I found what I love doing here, whether it be speaking to you guys, whether it be DJing, entertaining, hosting. Yeah. That is one of the things that I love in life the most, you know, next to snowboarding, a few things. But a lot of people don't find the thing that they love in life at a young age or at maybe not even
at any age
existence.
Right.
In their whole existence. So I had one job, Qiana. I think the job that broke me and pushed me to do business and open my own business, and successfully I've been doing that for 13 or 14 years now. I've been working anyway.
Man. Congratulations.
So the job that did at VPR that broke my spirit, I'll never forget it.
God.
I just you know the can sales at ShopRite?
Yeah.
Man, I was a young man and I wanted to make money, VPR, you know what I'm saying?
Stock boy?
And it was and I knew VPR, I didn't want to deal with humans. You know, as somebody at that point in his life, I didn't want to deal with humans. I ain't have it for people. And I didn't like to be told what to do. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put myself around these boxes because these boxes can't talk to me.
Yep.
I'm going to just have to do what I have to do with them and then go about my day. So I thought VPR.
Right.
And long story short is I did a week there. And it was a lot of older people, of course. You know, the way ShopRite works, Can comes, they bring in the younger guys to lift all the heavy bulk, and then they fire them after the season's done. So that's what they were trying to do to me. And what they had me up VPR. They were trying to call me Carmelo Anthony. They didn't even want to remember my name. They was like, you know what, you light skinned, you black. You look at Carmelo Anthony. And I looked at them, I said, I bet. The ball was about to drop. It is New Year's Eve, and I'll never forget this. I had 86. He was dropping me off with Stevie. They were going to go shoot a movie. Legit, he was doing a videography for a movie on set. And he dropped me off. They had the music all turned up. They had the after party to go to after the movie set.
Right.
And they said, all right, bro. Later, I heard the tires screech off. I'm standing in ShopRite. The U-boat that you use to push the groceries on, I have to stock. they tossing it to me, and I looked at that, and I was like, you know what?
Nah, man, this ain't not for me.
VPR, my life meant more to me in that moment, and I seen things clear in that moment. Because if I could get up out my bed, VPR, and push a U-boat around with groceries for this chain company that don't even care to know my name.
Groceries you don't even eat. Right.
So I brought all this up to say, VPR, what was the worst way you quit a job? I didn't even answer those people back. After that day, man, they called my phone. I said, boy, if you don't get the f out of here.
I love it.
I never responded. So Qiana, what was the worst way you quit a job?
The worst way that I quit a job was after, you know, when you work around, when you're a young woman of color and you're working around a lot of other white people that have privilege, right? And sometimes look beyond you or look past you. I think one of my greatest assets is my intelligence and my ability to learn fast. And so people that know really know, right? And then people that don't. So I was working collaboratively for 2 organizations through a testing lab. And I had my choice to work with one or the other because it was becoming too much. So I picked one, and they were moving things around with the division. But mind you, everybody from the presidents of the company, everybody knew me. I had fixed major mistakes in quality control. Like, I was on the up and up. And even the VP of the company, he was like, you know, your name is ringing bells around here and around the entire limited brands organization. So, but I laid low, right? Yeah. What's up, JD?
What's going on, JD?
So we had some major regulations coming into place with the FTC and the CPSC, and we had to change the way we were doing business. Like, it affected everybody in every industry. Okay. And so I sent an email to the new director, and I was telling her blah, blah, blah. And she basically dismissed it. Because I brought it up again in a meeting. She never answered. And she was like, well, we don't need to worry about that. Our partners in China, blah, blah, blah. I was like, your partners in China are the ones I've been talking with about this. And again, she dismissed me. So I was like, no problem. At this point, I was already looking for a job. You know, if I knew I was an entrepreneur then, like you, if I had that epiphany, I would have been quit all of them. You understand? But I knew it wasn't for me, the way that they moved, and like, you know, it was shady. So I was already looking for another job. And eventually it came back around. And what happened? My direct report, who was in China at the time, reached out to her on the phone and was like, you need to talk to Qiana. Okay. He was like, Qiana knows everything and blah, 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 blah. And everybody comes back to her. The director of Express was like, yeah, well, why isn't Qiana in on this meeting? So now she starts feeling some type of way. So she pulls me in and she's like, I know you had mentioned blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but from what you told me, our partners in China are the ones who will deal with that. I was like, so why don't you get the information from the ones in China? And the next day I had my resignation letter because I never did a no call, no show. But when I tell you she was already gone, I threw that shit on her desk and all the people were looking. I threw that shit on her desk and I never came back. And it was my, resignation letter.
Sometimes it be like that, VPR.
Facts.
When you're steadfast in your mission and you're steadfast
DJ,
to the things that you love. I told my dad I'm not working for him anymore. You're not my dad. DJ T-Dog said, you're not my dad.
I'm done.
Yeah, no, guys. Honestly, I always tell people I push them towards entrepreneurship. It's a very hard road. It's a very hard road. It gets easier with more repetition. It gets easier with sticking to your goals. But guys, we are living in America. Even if you don't live in America, do something you love, and then after that, it will love you back. That's the only
And
way.
you know what? I love that, because this is what I tell my kids, and it does become harder, right? As you're grown and you become adaptable to the idea of just making money, making money, and not having happiness behind that. A lot of people are like, yo, you got to work hard, right? But when you start understanding that law of attraction, you're like, actually, you got to do what you love and do it with enthusiasm and work hard at that, and all the money will flow in, right? So it's a different way of approaching it, and then you feel fulfilled from the inside, right? Because money's not going to fulfill you. We see it all too often in the celebrities.
Hey, look at Britney Spears. Anytime
on,
when they say money will fulfill you, look at Britney Spears. She got money. She got a conservatorship back, and she's still, she dancing with knives and doing things.
I mean,
not knocking it. That's what makes her happy. But
look at Kate Spade, a very, very successful designer, right? Yeah. Family woman. She took her own life. We don't know.
I didn't even know that. VPR. I didn't even know that.
Yes, she
I see these girls wear Kate Spade's bag till this day.
They're increasing in value because they were recently purchased by Tapestry, who owns Coach. So now the original Kate Spades are really the original Kate Spades. I keep them on deck.
VPR, I'm fashionable, but I ain't fashionable to do man bags yet, man. I don't know. I'm from the 90s. I ain't doing man bags, man.
No merce for my boy.
I can't do the merce. I can't walk around. I don't know. It don't compute.
It don't sit right.
Honestly, on a hip hop tip, VPR, I got super excited. VPR.
Okay.
Andre 3000. He announced that he's dropping an album Friday.
Oh my God. I didn't even hear that. Yes.
We're going to clap it up. We're going to get hyped. We're going to clap it up, VPR.
Oh my God. How many years has it been?
I don't even know. VPR.
Damn.
But
I would ask Siri, but she'll never give me the information. She'll tell me turn on my location or some dumb shit.
Doing too much. Why you want to know where I'm at all the damn time? You already know where I'm at. So back to Andre 3000. So we were excited. We're clapping it up. Andre 3000 has not dropped an album in God knows when.
Right.
I haven't since Outkast, from my understanding. But this album's gonna be different, Qiana. This album's gonna be different, VPR. And by different, you will not be hearing any bars.
What?
You will not be hearing any lyrics. But what you will be hearing is a flute.
A flute?
Andre 3000 is bringing us a flute album, and I'll take anything. I'm not even gonna lie to you, VPR. I'll take anything. I love artistry in their art, and I'm not here to dictate to tell you what to make. I know what I like, but it might not be a cup of tea. But I sat down and I watched Andre 3000 talk about where he is at in this point in his life. In this new interview, he dropped a new interview, and he's like, "Hey, I'm 48 years old. What am I gonna rap about? I feel as if I'm rapping about stuff that doesn't connect to my everyday life. What am I gonna tell you about? Me losing my eyesight? What am I gonna tell you about? Those different things." And he's just like, and I don't want to bring that kind of content to hip hop if you're not bringing something more fulfilling.
I love that.
Yeah.
But see, that's why he's always been a different type of artist. It looks like the last album that he dropped was in 2007. So we're talking 15 years.
Ludacris was still rapping. And I like Ludacris.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I mean, I'm happy to see that. And I love his approach to it, right?
Yeah.
We have already so much in hip hop. We have so much darkness. So I'm happy to see him approach this with a whole new lens.
Yeah, it would be weird to hear Andre 3000 rapping about 20-year-olds. You know what I mean? In the club tricking off.
Yeah.
When I
and he never did though, right? Yeah. So that was the beautiful thing to his lyricism, is that was never his lane.
And back then it was the lane to rap about. You know what I mean?
Lane, but him and Big Boy,
he was from Atlanta.
Absolutely. And not to say they didn't have the big booties clapping, right? But him and Big Boy took things in a different direction, and they really approached things so creatively. I mean, look at Hey Ya, right? Come on. It was
during the Tip Drill era. If you know about Tip Drill, when that video came on back then, when they was playing scandalous videos on late nights behind BT. Yep. We was outside for that. We was outside for B-Cat.
Yep.
If you remember B-Cat in Brooklyn,
absolutely. How could you not?
Yeah. Let me bring you back, VPR. I got time today.
and he was Hey Yan, you feel me? And it was completely crossing genres. They were playing that out here
Roses
on
wanna smell like
Z100,
ooh.
just like they were playing it on Hot 97. You feel me?
And that's a fact. But you turned on the radio in the 90s, you was hearing all different type of genres from all over. Not to say that you're not hearing it now, because you got the Sexy Reds doing the ski. Yeah. Whether you like it or not, that's St. Louis. You hit that's St. Louis rock. All right. Nelly has really raised the bar and it's come a long way.
Right. JD knows about that.
So, guys, I'm not my next topic that I'm going to talk on, I have a video that I want to show you guys, and it's I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it, VPR. And I want you to tell me how you feel about it, VPR. We're gonna react to it together.
Okay.
Krishan Rock found herself in a little kerfuffle
again
over the week, over the weekday. She had a performance, well, from what it seemed to, a performance with Tamar Braxton.
Oh, right. She allegedly had a performance with Tamar Braxton.
So before I get into it, viewers, I'm just gonna pull up the video here, and then we'll just talk, and we'll go from there. So with this, what you guys are watching is Krishan Rock on stage with Tamar Braxton, and from what we believe is Krishan was told that she would perform. She didn't end up performing, and now they're going back and forth online. And they had these awkward embraces on stage where she had to be escorted off. So, VPR, there's a reason I'm bringing up the conversation.
Wait, did she just take her by the hand, like, get off my stage?
Yeah, because there's actually other parts of the video where she was yelling out during certain like parts where she had like a breakdown for her singing, and she was loud on the mic. But all right, guys, let's unpack this. So,
yeah,
Krishan Rock. First off, I want to start by saying, Blueface, this is your vote. All right, we're gonna start there and say you created.
We blame you.
The entity that we see in front of us right now.
It's true.
And the fact that Krishan could walk around in the industry and do as she pleases, assaulting people, cursing at people, doing bad business, and she still has the goody two shoes card, and people play into that. It bothers me because after a while, you go to a Tamar Braxton show. It's Tamar Braxton. She really doesn't need you to open up, even though I respect her asking you.
And the brands don't really match, right? Like,
I think they're both from Baltimore. That's why she's just like
singer.
Tamar said she wanted to, we're both from Baltimore. I want to show you the way, because I've seen that you do a lot, and I want to help a fellow sister. And I can understand that too. But I would really hope that Krishan would rein it in, because someone got beat up in Tamar's entourage.
What?
Yeah, Krishan put the pause on somebody behind.
From what I heard, though, Tamar was saying that she hadn't actually been invited. I guess that there was some type of, like, her publicist or whatever was telling her, oh yeah, go out on stage. I mean, did they announce her on stage? Like, no. What? I need to see the prelude to everything that happened, because
she said she wanted to have a twerk off. That's why, my DJ is going to play a song and you could have like a twerk off. And that's what they were planning.
And then Krishan just came out on stage?
I guess that's their business.
Think about it. If you're headlining, or you're opening up for someone, they're gonna announce you. There's gonna be a whole big thing. It's not like you're just gonna.
Yeah, normally when an act brings out another act, it's just so they can change wardrobe or whatever to get the next stage ready while hyping it up. So I just hopefully Krishan could find some place where she's not beating up or running down on other women, man. After a while, public interest will go down and people will start to turn their back on that baby.
Listen, Remy Ma did time, Foxy Brown, right? Like, stop it. Stop assaulting people, period. Honestly, every time we talk about this girl and I see it, and now the fact that she's a mother, I'm just like, I want this child to heal. You know what I mean? See, she had such a great career in front of her. Obviously, she
still does. You know what I mean?
Right. She
translates it to the music, focuses it. You know what I mean? And
I'm taking it back to her athleticism, right?
Oh yeah, yes.
Originally doing that completely kind of sidetracked to music, which is fine, right? Do what you love, do what you're good at, but like, she needs to be in therapy. That anger that she's got brewing on the inside, she's a loose cannon, and it's if it's not reined in, I know it's going to get her into trouble. And that's my biggest thing, right? Like, she's a mother now. It doesn't seem like she has a family that, like, if something did happen, they'd be able to raise her child accordingly. And then Blueface is the father. So it's like, there's so many
Blueface, baby.
to deal with.
Yeah, nah.
I wish them healing, because God knows being a parent is a very difficult journey. And what the best thing that you could do for your kids, and I'm telling you from a traumatic upbringing, is not give them that, right? That's the best thing that you can do for your kids. Do your best to not give them
Like,
that. Not
Kiana, we're now in the time of our lives where the parents that have social media and the children that watch their parents grow up on social media can now see the person that they were. You know what I mean? Yep. It's like, I was watching Amber Rose discuss that, and she was speaking about her son Bash, and him saying, "Don't worry, mom, I have an OnlyFans too," to like make her not feel. And he understands that, you know, at the age of 11. So we're in that time now where kids are aware of what their parents are doing.
An 11-year-old doing with an OnlyFans, but we can talk about that later. That's a whole other situation. Yes. I see that our beautiful guest has pulled up, and I definitely want to bring her up to the stage. I know she's got a new single. Her voice is so pretty. Hi, Kendra.
Hi, guys. How are you?
How you doing? How you doing, Kendra?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. We're so happy
on this
to have
Thursday.
you.
Same here. I'm excited to be a part of the show today.
Oh, thank you. So we want to jump right in. We want to know all about you and your journey through music, the new music that you just released. DJ T-Dub, shout out to him. He sent me the new song. I was like, oh, yes, definitely got to have her on the show. Tell us all about your journey.
Well, Miss Kendra Williams they used to call me the Queen of the Bayou. They call me the voice of New Orleans because I hit a lot of riffs and runs, kind of like an old school singer. So I hit from F to G to C to D in just one riff. So I'm very known for that. My album is called Portrait of a Woman. It's a declaration of my past. So it's telling you everything that I've went through in my past relationships, from falling out of love, falling in love, getting over heartbreak. So it's that story that most women talk about and what most women go through. But the kicker is that I fell in love again, right? But there's more to the story. I don't want to give all of the tea, but it is more to the story. But everything, that woman is, I literally gave everything. You know, the men of this generation have changed a little bit, and the women have bossed up a lot. So it's kind of like the women are playing the role of the man, and I don't want to do that. I want to live my soft era. Girl. And I want to be just a woman. I don't want to wear the pants. I don't want to do everything. I want you to lead me, and I want to follow, but I want to follow the right person, where he leads me into the right things. So everything is talk about, I gave you everything, my mind, my body, my heart, my money, my everything. And it still didn't work out, but yeah. I write everything that goes on in my life. So my music is literally my diary. Literally, I'm telling y'all all my business.
She's spilling the tea, y'all.
I'm gonna say not all her business, VPR, because we gonna listen. I got some people on this live. They're gonna listen to all your business now. Now, you know, and it's when I hear the story like that, and it's sad because when you pour yourself into another individual, and it doesn't end up the way you wanted to, you feel like you've been knocked off your pedestal. You don't want to look at love as this. Man, I hate this thing. I'm giving myself to people and then giving it back.
Yes.
And I want to hear how that translates to the music that you put out. So I also have one of your records up here called Ain't No More Tears. Before I play this record, I know it was from 10 years ago. So walk me through your thought process on creating this record.
I love how FMI, can I just take a minute and just give it up to FMI, because he always goes crate digging to hit our artists, and I love it.
I care for our listeners. I really want them to hear your music. I want them to get a feel of you. So
that song is phenomenal. Now you kind of hit me in the gut with that one. Okay. Okay. So when I was married, I had a daughter before I was married. Her dad died of sickle cell. So I met this man, and he took my daughter in. She was 5 months old. So that's all she knew as her dad, because she was a baby. So as time progressed, we had this amazing family. The picket fence, it was just that, right? The dog, the picket fence, the kids, the everything. Going to church, people used to tease us and be like, "What y'all think y'all the Cosby Show?" In my mind, it was exactly what I wanted in a marriage. But as time progressed, it didn't work out. I'll just say that much. But that being her dad, when him and I broke up, he met another woman. He came to me and he says, I'm just picking up his daughter that I have for him. He no longer wanted to be in her life. So my daughter was, oh my God. I'm just glad she's not watching this live, because it still haunts her. It still
tough.
hurts her.
Yeah.
Because that was her dad. She was his first daughter.
Wow.
And by him just leaving her, that's all she knew. So I had to get into her real family, let her know who her real dad was, which we were as she got older, but at that time it just wasn't the time. So with that being said, that song was about that. Like, more so, you left me for this woman, you left our child for this woman. But the kicker, the best part about it is that he came back in her life. So that's the best part. After him and the lady didn't work out, they probably were married for about 6 months. I guess he reevaluated himself.
6 months, y'all.
Yeah.
It's cold streets out here, VPR, cold.
Listen, these women have power. That's all I could say. If he make you leave your child, I'm just saying. But like, after all of that, I guess he reevaluated himself. They came back together. That's her dad again. They love each other even more so. So it was a lot of praying, a lot of healing, a lot of counseling, a lot of more so again praying that she got her dad back. So it still haunts her. It's still she still, when she hears that song, she falls into a little depression. Sometimes she hates to hear it, but it's really a true story. Like when you saw the scene when he walked up and picked up one child and left the other, came back with a gift, and all of that was real. That was real life. Like, I had to really put my daughter into my bosom and really hold her and grab her and be there for her, but not letting the other child feel that I loved one more than the other.
Right. That's a difficult position as a mother as well, right?
I mean,
and now you have to pick up the slack, you know.
And I had to make sure those girls didn't beef.
Right.
I had to make sure those girls still loved each other, but I worked it out. God made a way, and they are, matter of fact, they're so close, they're obsessed with each other.
Yeah.
They have that real sister love. So that wasn't a problem. I worked that out because I became a mother, a best friend, a confidant, a leader. I had to really put on that armor and say, this is what it's going to be, and this is how it's going to go.
Yep. That's
so
how you protect your babies. Great job.
That's why I'm screaming and hollering on that song.
I know that's right.
We're about to listen to it live, but before I click it over, Qiana, I'm listening to this story that I'm like, damn, when I find a good woman, I'm gonna hold on to her now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm hearing now. I'm sitting here as a young man, VPR.
Yeah.
It is not going over my head, but y'all hear these wise words.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. When you had something good, hold on to
But let me tell you, we say that, like, a lot of men get these great women, and I can really say, and I'm not boasting it to myself, I am a great woman. I am an amazing woman. I was raised by amazing men. So I know exactly what to do. I know how to let a man lead. I know how to stay where I really treat myself as a queen, but you are the king. I'm going to let you lead. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I need and what I want, and we could balance it all out. A lot of men say they want good women, but I don't know, man.
Girl. And a lot of men say they want to lead, but I don't know, girl. Right? Because you can't play both ends either, right? You can't say,
so
okay, I want to be the alpha.
Yo, fellas, I need y'all to chime in the comment section right now. I see y'all pretty quiet. There's a bunch of y'all fellas in there. I'm watching y'all. There's a bunch of y'all in the live. Y'all better say something.
Man, I feel as though I give what they need. Like, they want, you to stay attractive. They want you to stay apart. They want you to know how to cook and clean and be a boss and make money and do this and balance out and take care of the home.
Else.
And when I tell you I'm a pro at this, I got this.
Girl, I know.
I am a multiplier.
Yep.
I am not a taker.
That's
you
right.
give, I am going to multiply that times 100.
Right.
And we're going to get this money, but we're going to live by God first. That's the first thing. We got to put God first and let God lead us through it all. But when I tell you I'm a multiplier, I am not a taker. I'm a multiplier.
Right. But the thing with that is that if you're multiplying and multiplying and multiplying and multiplying, and the other party is just taking and taking and taking and taking and taking, right? There is a big disconnect there, and there's a big imbalance, girl. I understand. We could co-write an album. You understand?
Right now, I'm watching. I'm loving this. I'm sitting back as a viewer. But you know, in my experiences, now a lot of people are very selfish. And it's gotten to the point now where it's just like one argument or one disagreement. People forget the bigger picture. It's not about just saying I love you for what you can do for me. It's I love you for what we can do for one another, and let's go forward. And I feel like we've lost that along the way. Yeah, especially men. You know, I can speak for us, but we've lost that along the way. We've lost sympathy. We've lost empathy, and most of us men have never learned it.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying I can speak for me. I have never got love. I've never received outward love from my mom. I've never heard.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? So how could I go out? I don't go out there searching for it, but most men maybe might feel that way as well.
Most men learn survival and not love.
Right. And especially, I don't even think we could say most men, right? I would say most men of color, right? I think this is an affliction that is really, really a part of our people, right? A lot of the, you know, don't cry, don't show your emotions. This is even like a kind of, you know, anti-gay type of don't be like this because this is like homosexual behavior. A lot of these different things that are put out that create this bad connotation, because the ability to be vulnerable in love needs to coexist through a man and a woman, right? That's when you really have that exchange of energy. I think there's so much of that compounded with the men that feel so much pain and trauma, and women, right, that haven't healed from it, that are bringing it into a new situation. Then you can also add to the fact that people don't take the time often to really get to intricately know one another, right? Because then it's like you don't have to second guess yourself. You don't have to think twice. When you thoroughly know your partner, you can anticipate their needs and their wants, you know, and it really creates cohesion.
Yes, this is true.
So, VPR, let's get into this record. They got me in my bag right now. I don't know which bag it is, but they got me in my bag. Let's share this great.
Hey, the girls are ready. Yeah, they've been waiting for the. Wait, what? You mean to tell me you only getting the baby?
She's not my daughter, right?
So what the hell am I supposed to do?
I moved on.
You know her daddy died. You've been in her life since she was 3 months old. You serious? So what I'm supposed to tell her? She not going by her daddy? You no longer want to be in her life because you feeling some type of way about me, and you up there with somebody else and they got a family, so you got another family. I'll let her know. She gonna be all right.
I'm done.
I can't love you any longer. My heart is getting stronger. Lift up my head and dry my eyes. No more living a lie, living a lie. I thought you would change. That's why I took you back again. You're doing the same shit over again. You didn't change. You didn't change. Now I'm tired of crying. Don't want you no more. See, all you do is give me pain, and I'm tired of hearing I'm gon' change. That's why I'm crying out, crying out, crying. You ain't worth my tears, 'cause I'm crying out, crying out. All this shit you wasn't worth my tears. Crying out, crying out, crying.
VPR. VPR.
Did you get chills like I did? FMI? Woo!
VPR.
Woo!
She's a singer.
Oh yeah,
Singer.
Oh yeah.
Turn off the beat and just let her acapella rock.
Big fan.
Listen,
And we're good.
No auto tuning them on them mics.
Right? Acapella is my favorite thing.
Amen. And we know that's right. Now look, JD didn't just hit us with the truth. He said, now Key, I gotta disagree. There's no love in white culture, and that has been forced and manipulated unto others rather than learned from your love. And he's got a big point on that. And we'll get into that more, JD. We definitely will, but we got to get back to the voice of New Orleans now, baby. The voice of the bayou.
So please, have you had vocal training? Can you tell me how you've be hitting these notes?
I promise you. Doing it. Listen to me. Everything is of God. And I know that people say that, but everything about me has been given to me, but I've never been vocally trained. I never, of course, I was in a choir at church.
Okay, all right, okay, girl. Because I was wait.
That had to come from somewhere, VPR.
Singing in church or something, because so you were vocally trained. Because the choir is about as vocally trained as you could get. If you
but the crazy thing, I was the lead.
You ain't hold a note for more than 6 seconds before you hit another high note.
Who else?
I'm like, every 6 seconds she's hitting another high note.
Of course you're gonna lead the damn choir.
Listen. That's the only thing I could say, but like literally getting vocal training, no. But I can say this. When I was born, my nickname with my dad, he called me Nana. He said, when I was born, I used to sit in my bed and rock and just sing 99 in different notes. He said it was the funniest thing that people, like my family used to tease me because I used to go 99, then I go 99, then I go 99. He said I used to literally sit and do that, and that's how he knew I was going to be a singer.
Scales, exactly.
Yeah, so he called me Nana because I used to sing Nana so much. But I also I used to always listen to the best singers when growing up. Like I listened to Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Cut Close, all of the amazing singers. I fed myself that. So that's me, I guess, vocally training myself.
And training your ear.
And training my ear.
That's
so
right.
Singing those songs when I did talent shows in high school, it just stayed in me. So when me creating my own music, I took some of that and put it into my own.
Makes perfect sense.
But like really going somewhere and getting vocally trained and sitting by a keyboard, nah, never.
Yeah, but you had those components, and again, that natural skill really was just able to take over. And when you can train your ear, that is such an important component of music. Even if a beautiful voice, like you can be completely off if you don't have that pitch perfect ear. So that is everything.
Also,
I worked with a few singers that was off key. I'm like, how I used to hit the keyboard with my background singers.
Right.
This key,
this is the note.
This is not the key you were hitting, girl. But I guess that it's something. It's a gift that God has given me because there's something I have to do vocally for Him. I just have to get into that point in my life. I'm almost there.
You're getting there, girl.
Get into my life where I'm singing for Him.
That's right. Amen.
VPR, it is nice to hear R&B music, R&B again.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm searching for R&B now, I know Chris Brown just dropped an album, and I'll get the records through there, but so much of R&B now is filled with so much vulgarity.
It's just toxic,
you know what I mean?
Right? It's all about toxic relationship.
Yeah, it's like how much I'm the shit I am. Like, you know what I mean?
I hate you. You hate me. Now let's do it again.
Yeah,
like
so it's nice to put R&B in here, like a heartfelt love song.
Yeah.
Talking about the hardships of loving what you have to go through with fatherhood and being in a relationship. So it's beautiful to see that. Now, have you dabbled in this newer R&B when you've ventured into the studio as of recently, or
I've tried.
Still in your personal bag?
Let me tell you, it's the funniest thing. I just did a collab with a Jamaican artist. His name is Delarue. Now, listening to the song, I still had to put the melodies and the harmonies, right? And at the end of the song, I said, man, look, I got to put me in it. I tore that sucker up.
I know that's right.
I went
right for you. And then let me be on the song now.
Yeah.
I said, oh, let me write this for you. You know what? It sounds good when I sing it. Let me do this real quick.
Listen,
Go off.
the end of the song, and I hit so many riffs and runs. I went from here to here, and the producer looked at me. He turned around. He gave me a high five. He said, "That's what the hell I'm talking about." I really hit some notes at the end of this song because my whole soul just wouldn't allow me just to be simple. I cannot be. I can't.
Ain't nobody ever got a Sean Puffy, Keisha Cole you in the studio. Right?
Girl, I'm way
We're gonna go home now. Oh, you don't want to sing.
I took that song and ended it like a champ.
I know that's right, girl.
Yes, I did.
Has that song been released? Because we want to hear it. Is that on?
It's gonna be finished tomorrow. I promise you, you will be the first to get it. It's a Jamaican. Oh my God, it's Jamaican R&B. It is phenomenal, and it is a good
mashup.
It's very positive. It's called Sunny Day.
Love it.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Tell me your artistic progress. When you go into the studio, what do you need? Do you like to be alone? Do you need some water? You need like 10 strippers. I don't know. You know.
Well, listen, I drink water is my thing. They literally call me water girl because I drink nothing but water. I don't drink juice, milk, or anything. So water is definitely one. It has to be. I'm a clown. I love to cut up. I love to have fun. I love to crack jokes. So I have to feel family oriented with you. I love cracking jokes. I love standing up dancing. I love roasting. I stay roasting people. I'm very, very funny. So it has to be that family environment. I don't need a big studio. I can record in a closet in somebody's house. I have to be comfortable. I feel as though something big, I won't feel comfortable. I need to feel that family oriented vibe.
So you like
I don't drink alcohol. I don't need food. Right. I can't do food. I just need water and a vibe.
Don't have the studio smelling like jerk chicken. I don't want jerk chicken in the studio. I need to sing.
Please don't ever have the studio smelling like jerk chicken, right?
Yeah, I'll be around some Jamaicans. Remember when I was a convict, Tech used to have a lot of jerk chicken in the studio when we'd be working with clients. I'm like, Tech, get out of here with your jerk chicken, man.
I don't want any food. I just want us vibing like family Thanksgiving. We talking, we laughing, we vibing, we creating, we sip a little water here and there. Whatever they sip, that's all on them.
Every time you say smoking. Water, I'm thinking about that. Give me water.
Yeah, that's all I want. That's right. That's all I need. Just water, good vibes.
Yeah, man.
So I know that you were in the church choir, but do you get stage fright? Do you do live performances? Tell me what that experience. When I come out to see you live, what am I feeling front row when I watch you grab that mic?
You're going to laugh when I tell you. I have so much rapper vibes.
What you mean rapper vibes? You going to drop some
words?
No, like when I perform, I'm just like, I'm so hood. Oh my God. I'm so hood, right? I'm a little, vocally, I'm a little cocky. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what you should be, right?
I'm a little.
You doing an MJB dance?
I get it. I will get in your face with the microphone. I'll pull you on stage. I had one man bear hug me. Girl, it was so funny. But I'm very fun. I talk a lot. I explain a lot. I love telling the DJ turn off the beat because I always get this. Oh, they telling her because she could sing because she's pretty.
And that's a thing too.
Huh?
That is a thing.
No, you're right now. Your camera cut off.
Yeah,
there we go. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That was my daughter calling me, the one we were talking about. I said she must be feeling her.
She heard the song. You felt the vibes, right?
The vibes I give, they always say, "Oh, she thinks she can sing because she's pretty. Someone must have told her she could sing." That's people who never met me. So the first thing I do, I'm like, turn the beat off. I'm singing a cappella, and I did a lot of. I was actually the only girl who did a cipher, a hip hop cipher. Yeah, because I mashed up
Sean out. You see?
Yeah, I mashed up all of the good all like I did. You're all I need to get by. Ooh. I mashed up all of that. I don't know if you heard of Steady. Are you ready? What's go? I redid that. It's on YouTube, and I killed it.
Nice.
It's on YouTube. I killed it. If you look up Miss Kendra Williams, Soul to Soul, murdered it.
If y'all don't know
looking it
about
up
Soul to
right
Soul,
now.
man, come on. You know how many dances I even did
Look
during
it
school
up.
to that song? And I know you had to remix the hell out that song, FMI.
I
There's no
remix
way.
every sound, every
No.
vocal, every melody is all me.
Okay, I actually have the video here. It's the acapella one, correct?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this, VPR. Y'all seeing it here first. Thursdays live, baby. VPR, Miss Kendra Williams, Qianathegoddess. What are we doing?
Period.
See, the commercial is not what we're doing. We're not doing this commercial. Okay, you need to stop. Why y'all doing this?
Not that one.
That one?
Not that one.
Okay. Let me look one more second. Which one
It's
is
gonna
it?
say
That's the
it's gonna
Vogue.
say Miss. It's that
There
one
it
right
goes. Remix
there.
Soul to Soul. The last
Yeah,
You know,
that one.
The last one?
Yeah,
Remix
that
this.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Steady, are you ready? What's going on? Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Cold, fresh air. Feel the melody that's in the air. I'm down, take a look around. What's going down? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? However do you need me? Do you need me?
VPR.
Yes, ma'am.
VPR. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Let me stop the video so it's not getting crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
VPR, you know what I mean? If I ever get a woman that I'm speaking to mad, I'm gonna call you, Kendra. I'm gonna send you some coins. I need you to sing something. I 4 minutes by Avant. You can sing whatever song you want. You are
That's a good pick.
whatever woman I have got wronged or gotten mad at. I'm gonna be like, I got something for you, baby.
That's right. Ease her soul, FMI. You know what to do. That's right.
You.
Ease it back in.
Your voice is
you.
amazing. You got the chat right now going crazy. They're writing my shit. Shout out DJ T-Dub. That acapella.
Yeah. You're slaying out here, mama. So tell us what's next for you. When are we getting this album? You said this song, we're gonna have it first, and it's gonna be ready tomorrow, right?
Yes, it's a feature that I did with a Jamaican artist, Delarue. The song is so amazing, and the crazy thing is, I was picking him up from the airport, and we just turned on this beat, and we just started bobbing our head, and I just started chatting, and he was chatting, and he came up with something. I was like, no, I don't hear that in that. I hear this. It's a sunny day. Like it's just, I'm not gonna sing it to y'all, but it's so good. It's a really good song. And the next day I was like, we gotta record this. And it was just a whim.
Girl,
it was just a vibe.
That's the
vibe. And we recorded it, and it's a hit. So you're gonna be the first to get it. I promise you that. Everything, we still pushing everything. I'm gonna shoot for the video for next year because I have so much going on. I'm not sure if you guys know, I own a boutique, one of the top 3 stores in the Mall of Louisiana. And the holidays are coming, Black Friday is coming. So yeah, I'm a boss chick for
I like that.
Pay the cost, a boss.
Yes. So I own a really huge store in the Mall of Louisiana. So the holidays are coming and Black Friday is coming, and my Black Fridays are crazy. So I pushed it back to next year, which is okay. But I am going to do a visual for a Christmas song next week. I'm going to record it Monday, do the photo shoot Tuesday, and do a video Wednesday. That's the goal.
Oh, that's right, girl.
Kendra, please press play. Send out that content because your voice, you're cheating the world, not posting everything that you're doing. You are truly cheating the world.
For real.
I can listen to you sing a cappella. You were doing it just now, and I'll just shut up. The whole interview, I have just sat quiet every time you have sung.
Yeah.
Please put out that content.
I will. I promise you. I have someone now to help me with content. So I promise you, I'm going to go really hard with content. I really like acapella is my thing.
You're in a bag where not a lot of artists are afraid.
There. Don't you think she'd kill it on TikTok with the acapellas, right?
With easy. You need to
come
stop.
On, girl.
Kendra, you playing. That's me telling you, and I just mentioned
we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. This is, listen, we see so much for you, and it's all gonna come right in divine timing as it works. Everything with the universe comes together, and I mean, your voice is beautiful, so the world definitely needs to hear it individually and collectively. Thank you so much for joining us today. It has been absolutely
Thank you, guys. It was a blast. And thank you so much for digging through the crates.
Yeah, man. That's FMI all day, baby.
Y'all have a good one.
And you too, let everyone know where they can follow you and how they can find you.
I'm everywhere. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It's all the same. I am Miss MS Kendra Williams. Follow my store too, ladies. I have some amazing pieces. It's Rose Baton _boutique. Same day shipping, in-store, Mall of Louisiana. We be popping. And I'm actually thinking about doing a podcast called Retail Therapy. So stay tuned to that.
You gotta bring Qiana up there. You got
I will.
Her fits be on.
I'm gonna send you some stuff. So DM me, I got you.
Oh, perfect. Oh, we love that. We gonna talk, girl.
I gotta come to New Orleans now, man.
I know, right?
I felt the love.
We'll see.
When y'all come down here, I got y'all 100%. 100%.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I promise you.
Okay.
We coming to the bayou. We'll see you soon, my love.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
You too, sweetheart. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Oh, FMI, that voice though. Woo, child.
Guys, please, we're gonna make sure we clip this up. I'm gonna have some of her singing live on here, just on the short stories, since you guys seem to love that so much. Period. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell on YouTube so you can be notified every time we post, so you can keep up to it. Why drive to work bored when you can listen to me and Qiana or JD Mass and Corey? Why not? VPR Thursdays, man.
And dropping their new episode coming on Tuesday. Check out their latest episode, which is up and running. And we appreciate you. Everybody here at VPR Radio, same difference. We will see you next week. And we want you to just stay true to yourself, stay passionate, and do everything with love. And you can't fail. Right, bro?
Yep. Walk in your purpose. And nothing else matters.
Later, guys.